Hello there. Welcome back to Applied Management N4. In this video, we want to look at a question paper of November 2024, and we are going to look at the first question on that question paper. And we are going to look at the matching words section. So moving on to our question, you see that we are going to look at question 1.2, which reads, choose a description in column B that matches a term from column A. Write only the letter A to J next to the question number. That is 1.2.12, 1.2.10 in the answer book. So we are given column A, and then we are also given column B. So we need to identify an explanation that we are given in column B and that matches the term that we are given in column A. So the first term that we have is an abbreviation of FIFO, but obviously this stands for first in, first out. So we are going to look at an explanation that is explaining that the first goods to be received are going to be the first goods that are going to move out, or that are going to be move out, or we are saying the first goods to be received are the first goods to be issued. Basically, that's what we have. So we try to see, according to our column B, which explanation is within that context. So if we go down, we are going to notice that the correct response that we have, if you go to G, it's saying goods ordered are placed behind order stock to ensure rotation is done. So obviously, the goods ordered are going to be the goods that are being received that are going to be placed before behind the order stock. So obviously, the order stock are the ones that are going to be pushed out or issued. That is first in, first out. So basically, we have G as the correct response, or the first part, that is 1.2.1. So moving on to 1.2.2. So on 1.2.2, it's MBE as an abbreviation, and this is management by expectations. Obviously, uh, it stands for management by expectations. And this is a style of business management that focuses on identifying and handling cases that deviate from the norm. So when we have such a scenario, it's management by expectation. So according to our column B again, try to identify what matches that within that context. So if you go there, you'll see that we are given an extension of the abbreviation, which is management by exception. So we have I as the correct response. So moving on to 1.2.3, reorder lead time. But we know that lead time is the time it takes for the supplier to deliver a new order once it's placed. That's a lead time. So when it becomes a reorder lead time, we try to see, according to our explanations that we are having in column B, what match is that. So we try to go and check. You see that our responses are ranging from A to our J. So you can try to go through everything that we have. And see what advantage is that. So if you go to E, is saying placing a stock order and taking delivery of order. So E becomes the correct response. So we have E. So moving to 1.2.4, economic order quantity. So economic order quantity basically is the company's optimum order quantity that meets demand while minimizing its total cost. So that is the economic order quantity. So we want to see again what we have in column B that matches that. So we go again and try to go down from the responses that we are having from the beginning and see what we have. So you see that we have what A, standard formula used to determine the economic or optimum quantity of goods or services a hotel needs to order. So basically, this is our economic order quantity, which is A. So we have A. and 1.2.4. So moving on to the next question, which is our 1.2.5, fixed quantity and fixed interval. Fixed quantity and fixed interval. We try to see again in column B, what do we have? So if you go to F, weekly or monthly fixed orders can be placed. So this is matching with a fixed quantity and fixed interval. So we have our F. That's the correct response. So when we go to GIT, which is JIT, we know that this is just in time. And in terms of its explanation, we are saying just in time, it is a management strategy that says a company receives goods or close as close as possible to when they are actually needed. So basically, the goods are going to be received at the point in time. At the point in time that they are actually are needed. So that is just in time, which is GIT. We are saying it is a management strategy that says a company receive goods as close as possible to when they are actually needed. So that's just in time, JIT. So we try to see again in terms of our column B, what do match that. So if you go to B, say the stock is ordered, delivered, and used immediately. So this is the most appropriate that we have. So we have B. We're going to 1.2.7, which is MIS. MIS, and we try to check which explanation do matches that. But MIS basically is it's an abbreviation, obviously, that we need to check, which is management information systems, which we are given it H. So we have management information systems as our correct response, which is going to be our H. Moving on to stock control. Stock control again, we check in terms of column B, which one is the correct. So obviously, stock control involves physical counting and the verifying of stock, which is C. We have C as the correct response. Then 1.2.9, we have got policies. But we know that a policy basically it is a deliberate system of guidelines to guide decisions. So any guidelines that we have to guide decisions is a policy, and it's implemented as a procedure of protocol. So anything that is implemented as a procedure of protocol is also a policy. So we try to see according to explanations again given what is the correct response. So if you go to J, standards to guide business operations. So this is the most appropriate. We've got J on number 9. Moving on to 1.2.10, which is the last one, which is the reward power. So basically, we'd see that reward power is type of power that leaders can use to keep their team engaged and also happy at work. So they give a reward to an employee as an incentive to improve. That is a reward power. So according to responses are given in column B, we try to go again and check which one does meet that. We go starting from where we have our A going down. We see that D is saying ability to give bonuses, promotions, and recognitions, which is representing the rewards. So we have D in the last part. So this becomes the last part of our question, and thank you for listening. Hopefully the video was helpful. Please let's take note, more TICO examination questions will be uploaded on this channel. So let's stay tuned, let's subscribe and share. We'll meet again in the next video.